E don finally burst o. Come hear wetin dis man talk o. He say that the northern Nigeria we see today is no longer the north. We know days in the back. Oh, now I come say wetin dey happen. He said that the Fulanis have taken over the whole north, and if you watch, they are the ones in power. That Hausa voice are no longer here in the north. But the good thing about it is that the other tribe are not going to join hand to fight the Igbos, because it's only Igbos is going to be their last place that they can take over. My people, you don't read though. I'm going to play you the video, may you watch it, and as I dey play the video, please dey share this video and subscribe to this channel immediately, and make sure say you dey follow us for Facebook and also for TikTok. We dey everywhere, for Instagram, Twitter, which is S as it be now. So my people, I'm going to play you this video, may you watch, and before we come back, come continue. Welcome back to Bâttle As Fulani. Just watch the video.
But before Buhari came to establish his suzerainty over Nigeria, we lumped all of them together for northerners. And like I wrote some 4 years ago, there's no north. There's no north that we used to know. The north is dead. There's nothing called north anymore.
So there's a Fulani now standing on his own.
He's standing on his own. There's no more north. If they try any war today, oh God of mercy. The kind of cohesion you had in the army, the military in 1966, will never happen again in this country, if there is a country at all. You will not find a Hausa soldier now, an Igbo soldier going to Enugu to kill a fellow Igbo. You will not even find an Igbo soldier coming to Ibadan to kill a Yoruba man, or a Yoruba soldier going to Enugu to kill an Igbo man. It will not happen again. So the Lantan people, the Benue people will never ever allow themselves to be used by any Fulani mischief maker.
So if I'm getting you right, your argument is that the Fulani hegemony has been broken.
Dead.
If the Fulani hegemony has been broken,
yes,
does it mean that the social structure of Nigeria is about to witness a very hard hit that will lead to a new Nigeria?
Yes, for those who agree with to the extent of the fact that there are still some people who want a Nigeria, a group that I don't belong to. But for such people, yes, with the weakening of Fulani hegemony, there could be a Nigeria that will integrate the Soba Fulanis, the town Fulanis, and still reconstruct, rebuild, and then have a Nigeria that should be. But I, as a person, as Tola Adeni, believe that it will take probably 1,000 years to change the mindset of a Fulani person, whose philosophy is kill, maim, rape, send away people from their land, and let me occupy it.
That is the bush Fulani.
It is the bush Fulani.
Not the town Fulani.
Not the town Fulani.
And the town Fulani is more in number.
No! The town Fulani is less than 1%.
How did you get that figure?
Oh, go and find out. Let them allow. Let them allow. It says, "What the Fulani? They're very few. The ones who have in Abuja, or the few that dot spaces in Sokoto." I'm sure that you know that Sokoto, as we speak, is not a Fulani. It's not a Fulani town.
Is it not?
No, that's a mistake we make. Zamfara is not a Fulani town. There are more houses in Zamfara than Fulani. There are more houses in Kano than Fulani.
But the Fulani govern.
They are in town. They are in charge.
Yes, so it's their town.
Yes. By subterfuge, by cunning, by crookedness, by all sorts of gimmickry.
Or by integration.
Not integration. By intimidation. And I said they are politically savvy. What they did to the rest of Nigeria, when they realized that the Fulani in the military, they could no longer use the military to retain power indefinitely. Since they've had power, they had access to the treasury, they say, oh yes, Edmund is from the east, or wherever. Brilliant man. He may likely oppose us and contest with us and rival us. Let's make him an ambassador. Let's give him an oil block. Let's make him a billionaire. We padlock his mouth. Let's get an Abiola. Make him a billionaire. Let's get this. Let's get that. And make them big. They will never be able to look us in the face. Then we can continue looting the treasury. We can continue. Once we have, when we are in control of the treasury, we are in control of everywhere. So we can hire thugs. We can do whatever we would like, and that is why they introduced what I call plutocracy into Nigerian political etymology. Plutocracy.
Meaning?
Plutocracy is the government of the rich.
Yeah.
Oligarchy is the government of the muscle man. So the rich man will employ the muscle men and they will be ruling. So you have the rich men who will employ thugs in Lagos, who will snatch boxes, who will prevent Igbos from voting, and then they will now have the government. That's why they have the plutocracy. But the plutocrats will still be ruling, and the oligarchs will still be their foot soldiers.
You know, you've always talked about how savvy the Fulani man is in politics.
Oh yes.
But you also have savvy politicians in the South.
They never had power.
They are beginning to have power.
Oh yes, now.
So they've learned.
The power they have is still a few of them that, I mean, you can count those who have power on your fingertips. The fact that you have governors, I'm sure you're not referring to having APC governors who are Southerners or PDP governors or Southerners.
Yes, that's what I'm referring to.
Nah.
Is that not political power?
When you are a governor and you cannot give order to your chief security officer, you cannot command a commissioner of police in your state. You are a governor, you cannot pay your judges. You know, judges are being paid in Abuja. You know now that the salary of NTA staff, Nigerian Television Authority staff, all over Nigeria, their salaries are being paid straight from Abuja. You are a director of NTA in Enugu or NTA in Abeokuta. You cannot pay this. You cannot pay the salary of your staff from your office. Which one do they have? That they have to go to Abuja every month to collect dues to pay their salaries. So when we say some of them have power, you have some who have occupied position of power, but they are still just in office. It's only a few of them that are now trying to assert themselves to return, because now they've been pushed to that level by their people. Look at the case of Amotekun now. God save the soul of any Yoruba governor that will publicly go to the street and say, I don't support Amotekun. He knows that his parents will be killed. He knows. No Yoruba governor will publicly say, I don't support Amotekun.
Now, before we round off, there is the Fulani question.
Yes.
There is the Igbo question.
Yes.
And there is the Yoruba
question. Yes.
We have been discussing the Fulani question.
Yes, sir.
If we don't resolve these questions, we'll go our ways, right?
Yes, certainly.
But we can answer these questions and build a one Nigeria that you don't want.
It is possible. Nothing is impossible. But it is difficult. Difficult in the sense is that by character, by pedigree, by culture, by level of civilization, we have one leg amongst these legs that believes in domination, that believes that others are inferior, they are infidels, and their own concept of their own religion tells them that these infidels have no right to live, to exist.
Their belief can be changed if they are engaged. Hitler had that belief.
Hitler was not, it wasn't a spiritual or faith. It's just a belief. We are not talking about faith. Faith is very emotional. Faith is very fundamental. Those who believe in God, it's very difficult to stop them from believing in God.
Despite this belief, we've been together since 1960.
I know. They did not, they had power, and the rest of the country allowed them to continue in the hope that it will change. But when you now had the great poverty in the north, you now had all these Amajis, I have all these insurgents and all those, built up, that people now begin to say no.
So that might be the shock that will create the change.
It might. I'm not saying it is impossible. I only say it's difficult. It's possible that the 4 million or thereabout Fulani who are terrorizing the rest of the country, it is possible for them to have a change of heart. It is possible. That's nothing.
My wonderful people, welcome back. As you don't hear that with your 2 ears, I'm not waiting they go on for inside in Nigeria. He don't read though. As it be like this, when I don't hear and say that CBN governor now they want put this kind of law where we say Nigeria government them Tunumbu no say Tunumbu na aboro na they want put this law where we say if you send money they will come out money for your account, not be the usual money where they come out before. This one now cyber security fund where the one they use the fight for cyber security now for your money now they want to take am. But do you know this thing where they happen for Nigeria no fit happen for anywhere in the world. Now only for Nigeria they happen to. If we talk about some people go say leave Nigeria talk about Biafra, but you they use Nigeria bank, you are using UBA, you are using other bank, and they are telling us not to talk about Nigeria, talk about Biafra. You see how stupid our people is. But however, no say no be everybody get dead that stupid. All of una or every of us today where they for inside Biafra and get Nigeria account, you get Nigeria passport, you get everything wey concerning Nigeria wey they make move. For now wey Biafra never come, all this kind of information e good make you dey know am, and e good also make we for we dey for eastern side know wetin we go do, because na our pocket dey target. Hausa people no get bank o. Na few Yorubas na dem get bank. Hausa no dey use bank, more na know am now. Now for Akpam, now they save their money. My people, share this video for more update as it they read now.